Diving for it, I'm make sure you sky more, you beg for it, I grind for it, my super suit, by time for it, I'm Tony Stark, I die for it. I cannot see shit through these Dolce Gabbana lenses. Vision felt too boring, had to make that shit expensive. Need my words off foreign, we need all that black and Benzes. Yeah, I put on for my city like my name was Michael Penix.
Told you we always been ready. I don't need people that's petty, that weigh on me heavy while I'm being steady. I need a record with Felly, we get it bouncing like Betty's, I feel like I'm Nelly. Don't bring the beef like a deli, it's sleep on a levy, no sleeping on me like I'm Freddy. Chris Breeze, how I do, hit him with the moves. Left hand step back, ballin' like I'm Coos. All faith, God's plan, you just gotta choose. God slaps, nothing left to prove. Y'all gotta leave me alone. Lately I've been in my zone. Told them no cap like I fitted, but lately the flows have been straight off the dome. I feel like I'm MVP, like my name Patty Mahomes. If it ain't about money, don't hit up my phone, cause lately I've been in my zone.
Hello, welcome to the Cowboy Show, hosted by Ben Carey and Nick Gronerad, combining expert human opinions with cutting-edge simulation models to help you arrive at the best picks each week. Inside Edge Community. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new stream premiering today. Let me just transition to the unabated odd screen. I wish that was more of a seamless transition, but it's how it happens sometimes. Boom. Roll call. Can we get a roll call in the chat, please? It's Tuesday. No football on, so I was like, man, I feel like we should have a stream. And one of the ideas I've had for a minute is to do kind of like a pick stream, kind of a release show. There's others in the market who do something similar, but you know, there's times where I can't where I try to give out picks and they just move so quickly. Hard to say if the ones that I'm giving out are going to move immediately. I think all three will move at some point, but obviously we don't want to wait. If you like a number, jump on it. I think the worst is when you like something and you don't play it and then it moves and you're like, "What, man, I was looking right at it." So the goal here is just to give out 3 plays, be pretty quick with it. Not going to do a ton of analysis. I'll do a little bit, but I mean, it is nice to have analysis, but obviously, for a time's sake, want to get through these and be done by maybe like 5:45, 7:45 Eastern time. So how it's going to work is I am basically going to go through 3 different plays. I'll tell you kind of where to go on your sports book and, you know, what type of prop or pick it is. So for the first one, let's just hop right into it. We're going to go to the Thursday night game. The Lions at the Packers. Of course, that's the Thursday night football game. And we're going to go to the prop section. So go to your sports books. Now, I will say this one, unfortunately, was on like 5 to 6 different legal books. And then literally within the last 20 minutes, it is off of a few. But if you have DraftKings, Bet365, I think PointsBet might still have it. If you have any of those, you should be good. But yeah, it was kind of annoying. It came off of FanDuel earlier, and I was like, wow, of course it's going to come off right before I go live. So we're going to go to the wide receivers. So go to your wide receivers. And we're going to go with Dontayvion Wicks. Dontayvion Wicks under receiving yards, under 18.5. Dontayvion Wicks under 18.5 receiving yards. Bet365 has this at minus 110. DraftKings has it at minus 130, but I'm fine with that. I personally think this number should be closer to like 14 or 13. So my reasoning on this one is Aaron Jones is like 90% confirmed to be back. In the first game of the season, Aaron Jones was healthy, and Wicks only had 2 targets, 0 yards. Furthermore, Christian Watson is probably closer to 50-50, maybe 60-40. It sounds like he'll be back too. There's just a lot of mouths to feed, and I think production-wise, like those other guys coming back, they're gonna kind of cut into his production. So hop on that one. I think it's too low. The unabated dashboard only has a few books with it up. Actually, just one now. 888 Sports, which I don't even think I have access to. But again, it's available on DraftKings and then Bet365. It might be on points, but still. And then, yeah, FanDuel took it off earlier, which was kind of annoying. So, yeah, lock that in. I would play it down to maybe 16 or 15. I feel like it's a pretty good play. And if you haven't played unders yet, buckle up, baby. Because it's never over till it's over. But okay, so the next one, let's go to the college football market. And we want to get out of props. We're just going to go to the regular market. Let's see if this will pull up. And it's going to be an early game on Saturday. So head to that part of the sports book. It's going to be a total too as well. FanDuel, Caesars, BetMGM, Circa, they all have this number. DraftKings might too. And we're going to go with the total. And it's going to be in the Colorado USC game. We're going to go with the over 73.5. Over 73.5. Yeah. Someone kind of called it. This number is pretty damn high. I think it's one of the highest totals we've seen this season in college football. Of course, with the new rules, like we're not seeing totals like in the 80s, but with these defenses, man, I know Colorado laid an egg on the road in Eugene, but the difference between USC and Oregon's defenses is I think Oregon's defense is way better than USC. It's way more physical. And I just think Colorado, I don't want to call it like a wake-up call, but I think it's good to have like one of those games at some point in the season, and they're going to be focused and ready to go. I think there's going to be a lot of points. Defensively, I think we all know that Colorado is going to give up points. That game last week was kind of misleading with the final score. I think that game could have easily gone over the total. If Colorado would have kind of put up some more points. And then Oregon just kind of took their foot off the gas. They were up, which their head coach at half said he wasn't going to do that. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I like it. It's a high total. I know it's a lot of points, but I would not be surprised if this moves a few more points. Caleb Williams, Shedeur Sanders, I think there's going to be fireworks. Not a lot of punts in this game. Not a lot of 3 and outs. I think there's going to be a lot of scoring. Okay. This is going to be the last one. Let's see here. What time is this at? Wait, hold on. Let me get it on the screen here. It's going to be in college football. Okay. 1:30 Mountain, so 3:30 Eastern time. So it's the afternoon start. So head to that part of the sports book on your app, and It's going to be a side, not a total. This is pretty available. This one is. And I think this is one actually that I gave out in the Discord at a better number, but it's okay because it's still a key number. We're going to go with Nebraska plus 17.5. Nebraska plus 17.5. I know it's ugly, but we're going to have we're going to have bad weather, which is going to be good for, I think, the dog in the spot. Expected to see winds over 15 miles per hour. Michigan, I think, is still a pretty damn good team, but I think this is one of those spots where Nebraska's figured some things out offensively. Jeff Sims is kind of out of the picture. They're starting a new quarterback, Heinrich Haarberg, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. He has started the last 2 games. He got some time in the Colorado game. He's looked pretty good. And I did not know that Michigan hasn't covered 3 straight. That's news to me. I typically don't look at the ATS stuff as much, believe it or not, but we're getting 3 scores here for Nebraska, and if Nebraska puts up 14 points, it's probably a pretty good chance they cover the spread. Can we get 13 or 14 points out of Nebraska? I think we can, and if we get that, I do think Nebraska covers this. So that one again is Nebraska 17.5. This has been kind of bet down. It was at 18.5, 18, 17.5. I would play this to 17.5. It's available on FanDuel, Bet Rivers, Bet MGM, probably DraftKings too. So, yeah, it's a little bit of both, Heisenberg, partially because of the total. But all things considered, I think Nebraska can keep this close. And I'm on the under too, Gary. I got the under at was it 40.5, I think. I took both of them. I just think that if Nebraska covers, there's probably a really good chance that this game goes under. Yeah, the team total could also be a look. But I also see a scenario where this game goes 24-10, and we just get one of those classic Big Ten grimy, low-scoring games because the better weather is just one underneath the worst condition, but it's still pretty bad. I'm showing winds over 50 miles per hour, and both defenses pretty good. I would say, Rutgers did have that early touchdown last week, but overall, I think Michigan did pretty good. So, all right, so those are the 3. It was Dontavian Wicks under 18.5 receiving yards for Thursday Night Football. Colorado USC over 73.5. I would play that up to 74, and then Nebraska plus 17.5. So there we go. That was 15 minutes. Let me know what you guys thought. If you could get all those in, I don't think we had any crazy moves on anything, which is nice. That makes it less stressful. But I wouldn't be surprised if this Nebraska spread dips under 17. It's been trending that way. It might see some resistance at 17, but the way it's been moving and people are betting it, I do think I'm kind of on the same page as what others are seeing too as well. Look at spots at Texas. I mean, partially. You're talking about OU? Yeah. So, I do like Iowa State. I think at that number, what was it, 17, 18.5? No, it's 19. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think I lean with Iowa State. Oklahoma's kind of weird. That Cincinnati game is kind of weird. I didn't really know what was going on there. Yeah, it's kind of going that way, which is interesting. Thoughts on Cincy money line? See what that's at. ML. So basically, you're looking at minus 120, minus 30-ish. I don't really know how good BYU is. It's kind of a weird team. I'll look more into that. So we'll be live tomorrow morning. Avetta and I will have I think we'll have 6 games we're breaking down. So definitely tune in tomorrow morning. BYU beta. Yeah, if you guys have questions, tune in tomorrow morning. Pick 6. The 3 were Wicks. Dontavian Wicks of the Packers has under 18.5 receiving yards. Nebraska 17.5, and then Colorado, USC over 73.5 were the 3. So just 3. Lock those in, get those in, and appreciate you guys. First time doing a stream like this. I think it went pretty smoothly. Yeah, there's another one I was thinking about giving out, but kind of want to wait on the number. But yeah, tune in tomorrow morning. There'll be some more. What is this number at DK? Is it moving? Because it was kind of juiced. So let's see here. Minus 130. Yeah, I think Bet365 still has it at minus 110, which is nice. So oh yeah, West by God. I'm going to give that out sometime in the next few hours. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for joining, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 10:30 Eastern. See ya.